Hello everyone, welcome to the October vlog of 2023, and you join me at the credit sequence of Starfield. Now this is just for this main story, which is about 20 hours, although I have spent just north of about 2 or 3 days worth of gameplay. Yeah. So about, 60, 70 hours. Yeah. Playing the game, and I didn't do that much, to be fair. There's still so much more to go, and the way the story plays out kind of instigates you to kind of play the story again, but not quite the same as before. But if you haven't played Starfield, I definitely, if you have an Xbox or a PC, definitely recommend it. Game of the year, guaranteed. As you may know, Naomi is also having driving lessons, and she's still in the process of having those driving lessons. Right now she hasn't passed the test yet, but she does have one booked in about 6 weeks' time. However, she's not particularly very happy with her driving instructor. So I have messaged the driving instructor that I used to have, and she is now with him. So my driving instructor is now Naomi's driving instructor, which is going to be interesting because she's going to basically be passing her test in the same car that I did, which was a Toyota Yaris, I believe. Not a bad car, actually. It's a hybrid. It's pretty nice to drive. So yeah, that's an interesting little factoid. So I'm just playing some more Starfield because the game is incredible. But I thought I'd just mention that I actually managed to pick up this. It is a Mr. Beast bar, a Feastables bar. You know the bar of chocolate that he makes, Mr. Beast, the YouTuber? Yeah, well, I managed to pick one up because I was super curious as to what it tastes like because, well, it's chocolate, so it tastes like chocolate. But mostly because here in England, we have a reputation for having sort of the best chocolate, I think it's something to do with the fact that we're closer to the sugar fields or something. But of course, this is like boasting that it has like 4 ingredients and it's supposed to be like really nice chocolate and things like that. But being a British person and not particularly liking American chocolate all that much, we shall see if this lives up to the reputation of the British chocolates, basically, in my opinion. So I'm going to have a taste now and let's find out. So it appears to be, if you can even see it because of the contrast, a huge bar of chocolate that says Devour on the bottom. And it does say on the back that it's dark chocolate. My favourite kind of chocolate, by the way. Smells really nice. It kind of smells like dark chocolate, I guess. So yeah, let's just break a piece off and have a taste. Oh, and it says share at the top with the only mark on it where you can break it off. I guess the intention is that you share that piece at the end and you eat the rest. So I have broken off a piece. So I'll just put that down for a second. And whoosh, there it is. No depth perception through the camera. And I'm going to give it a try. So here we go. Okay. So it's slightly different tasting than like your normal dark chocolate you can buy, like the high quality dark chocolate you can get in the supermarkets here. That's like really strong dark chocolate. But that's pretty good, actually. I can't fault it. That is pretty nice, actually. Yeah. I'm not really a big chocolate eater anyway, but yeah. So it's back to haunt me once again. This is obviously a clip from the last vlog where I was telling you about the broken down car. Well, not only did I receive a parking ticket for this car, if I mentioned it, I don't know if I mentioned in the last vlog, which I am not paying. I've disputed it and have not heard anything of it yet because I sent all the information about the car to someone else, to the enforcement agency that did it. But now, I've received a speeding ticket for this car. Because apparently, according to the police, they know that I don't own this car anymore. But it's not really a speeding ticket, it's more of a speeding notification kind of thing. Because they don't know who else to send the speeding notification to. Because, as I'm trying to explain to myself and to you guys, the person who I sold the car to hasn't registered themselves as the owner of the car. My job was to transfer ownership and let them know, you know, who owns the car. Which I did. But the new owners are supposed to kind of sign a thing on with the DVLAs, our version of the DMV. But they didn't. So they're kind of driving the car untaxed or taxed in the wrong person's name, and probably uninsured as well. And they are running around in it getting speeding tickets, and those speeding tickets are coming to me as the only last known owner of the car. So in a sense, from a certain point of view, the car is almost as if it's been stolen, because the other person is illegally driving it around. They fixed it up, which they're not supposed to have fixed it up, because I sold it to them as scrap and I declared it as scrap, but they fixed it up and they're driving it around. So that's one bad thing. Two bad thing is the parking ticket, and three is the speeding ticket, which is all going to them. The parking ticket was an enforcement agency, but the speeding ticket is the police. And I am going to give the police everything I know. I have started, so I shall continue. I'm trying strawberry watermelon prime this time. And yes, I'm all late to this whole prime thing, but, you know, well, kind of late. We're drinking them all anyway. Let's just give this a try, I guess. Okay, so, bottle open. What's strawberry watermelon? Let's give it a try. Okay. Very, very sweet, as usual. Apparently this is not very good. Well, this flavour in particular, I mean prime in general as a sports drink just isn't that great. You know, it's not really a great sports drink, but it's certainly like drinking sweets. It's like drinking candy, essentially. Yep, bloopers happen. I am recording a Britney Talks episode at the moment. And this is kind of what happens when things go wrong in the recording session.
Yeah, Brittany, I'm just as excited to talk about this as you are. Well, the movie was fantastic. It was so...
Too fast, for one thing, but that's not what's wrong.
Interesting. It was like a modern take on Barbie, and it was a very good watch for everyone. I know there were a fair few...
Yeah, when a line is fumbled, it's just the most funny thing ever. When they're not swearing, which you'll never see. So, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm picking Naomi up from work, and well, I'm driving at the moment, and this is the best camera angle I can get, and it's dark, but to be fair, I shouldn't really be picking her up because she is at the bottom of the street, essentially. Well, it's like 2 blocks away, 2 or 3 blocks away, and Aria is in the back, and obviously she is a child and shouldn't really be going out this late, and she has a cold as well. However, it's the least I can do because it's 11 o'clock at night and Naomi really shouldn't be walking home on her own about 2 or 3 blocks, so, you know, it's worth the effort. And this car is notorious when it's cold, so the engine's cold, so it's a little bit rattly and things, but as soon as it warms up, everything kind of goes, you know, pretty good. Okay, I'm actually going to take this turn here because that looks really dark ahead. There's barely any street lights. There we go. So yeah, you can hear things like really rattling and things. And Aria will continuously be coughing in the background because of her cold. I actually have it as well, but I'm pretty good at fighting them off, ironically. Okay, well, this is a big speed bump. You okay, Aria? Back there? Okay, we're starting actually to warm up a little bit now. A little bit. I generally have the radio on, but of course we can't actually put the radio on because of copyright and things. So, you know, there's that. We're too cheap to license out songs for a vlog. There's only a couple hundred people watch. So, you know, there's that. I like how my headlights move when I move the wheel. It's totally a Citroen thing, apparently. There's absolutely no traffic whatsoever. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that in the vlog because it's a bit more interesting than just watching me talk about nothing all the time. Okay, so I wonder where she is. We're at her workplace now, but I don't see her anywhere. I'm just gonna kind of wait in the loading bay. No one will bother me here, and I'm technically not allowed to park here either. But I'm not going to turn my engine off. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I will put it into neutral though, and put the parking brake on. And that's it. A very dark driving scene. I'll have to do a lighter one next time. Anyway, moving on. Well, it's come round once again. I have aged up. It is my birthday once again, and it's been a good morning so far. It's about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. And Aria's been watching a lot of the old Munk casts because apparently she likes to watch them. Who knew? She's got good taste, I suppose. But no, but today we're going to make the most of it. We're going to visit my mother, of course, and we actually might be going to a science museum, I think. But first, we actually do have chores to do. We have to go and sell some stuff. Mostly because we are kind of trying to get a bit extra money for Christmas. Like, we're not like destitute or anything like that, you know, but we just kind of want more money because we've got a lot of money going into moving house, and we'd rather have money for Christmas as well. It's busy, but things are going well. Quite happy. So going to drive out now and see where we can sell some stuff. An old tablet and things, I think. It's worth about $300, so that's good. In what? $200, well, yeah, $300 in dollars anyway. Let's go. But before I go anywhere, I should probably point out that they are actually selling merchandise now for the new Trolls movie, Band Together, which has flown completely under my radar. But it comes out on, I think, the 20th, but we're actually going somewhere on the 21st, like a really big road trip for a day. So we're not sure if we can actually go and see it because we're going to have to get on a lot of sleep the day before. But maybe not release day, but we'll see it. Absolutely. Because, you know, big fan of the Trolls franchise.
Well, my birthday went well. It's actually the end of the next day after it. We got so caught up in everything that I just kind of forgot to vlog. But I will show you the cake that my sister made. I picked up a bit of a head cold, by the way, if I sound a bit funny. But yeah, my sister made me a birthday cake, which is pretty cool. She actually made me a cake in the shape of my car, you know, because I recently passed my test and everything, so she actually did a pretty decent job. This is a photograph of it because it's recently been cut up into pieces, like the bonnet and everything's been like cut off and eaten by other people and things. But no, it's really good. Obviously, it had to be flat because you can't have cake wheels and things. At least, I don't think you can. And all the window detailing and everything, and all its, you know, 4 sets of windows and the back ones and things, and the big headlights. It's pretty good. Although, recently, one of my fog lights on the passenger side in the real car has actually been broken off when Naomi tried to park it into a bay next to a wall. Unfortunately, she overestimated it and knocked off the fog light, but it's fine. We've ordered a new fog light and it's been put back in. No big deal, really. Mistakes happen, you know. It's fine. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that actually while I'm looking at this cake version of my own car, like how she's done the logo on the front. It's pretty good. The big, huge panoramic windscreen and everything, and even the roof bars are on there. It's all pretty impressive. So yeah, birthday went quite well, and so did getting that cake, which is pretty nice, by the way. It's like a jam vanilla kind of cake as well. It's pretty nice.
Well, for the first time since I have owned the car anyway. It's not its first time that it's had it done. My car out there, which Naomi is putting Ira into, needs new brake pads installed. So I have got the brake pads. I've got the 2-ton jack and everything to lift the car and everything. We're going to go to my sister's partner's. We're going to go to my sister's partner even, her house, and we're going to have him change them because I don't have the technical know-how for it. So that should be interesting. So let's head out now and have them changed. I'll vlog a bit of it, you know, from behind, because I don't think he knows I'm going to film him.
In half a mile, turn left onto Clayford Lane.
How you doing? Did you enjoy those? It looks like it. Well, on my adventures outbound and things, I have actually managed to pick up another Mr. Beast Feastables chocolate, except this one is the milk chocolate version, where the other one I had was the, there's milk chocolate right there, was the dark chocolate version. So this is actually the pure kind of American chocolate, which I'm even more keen to try. So we shall see if it holds up to today's, or UK standard even, of chocolate even. That's what I meant to say. Also, I have this, which is Lindt Excellent 90% pure chocolate, which is even more supreme than the Mr. Beast's chocolate. So yeah, that's just a thing I wanted to use to compare it, to be fair. I don't really eat chocolate that often, but I did. Whoops. Also, it's gone on the floor. Get this, which is the 8th Doctor set from B&M, if anyone is a Doctor Who collector out there. However, the box is completely destroyed and in tatters. They did not give me a discount for this. All of them were like this, so I couldn't exactly pick up a better condition one, but it doesn't matter. But it's nice to finally have this set. It was reduced, so I thought, you know what, now's the time. And another report on my merchandising and collection update. I also managed to pick up the Vesperia doll, which is going to go in my collection, which is behind me, of my miraculous stuff. And she looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll open her later in the vlog. Maybe not. She'll just appear behind me, or whatever. But no, she does look pretty cool in that outfit, and it's nice. Better than Queen Bee, I must say. But yeah, all is good. Oh yeah, the Glowy Prime was released in the UK. It's a apple-flavoured drink that I think is supposed to be geared towards Halloween, because of course it's October. It's pretty nice, actually. I don't have the bottle on me. I have like 3 other bottles of it in the fridge, because it's nice. Bought a few bottles I had to drive to do to 2 different stores to get it, but yeah, just thought I'd put a note in the vlog here. Pretty good. It's just Prime at this point. The hype has died for it a bit, but yeah, Glowy Primes. It's nice. It's official. I have pre-ordered SpiderMan 2. Bit late to this one, to be fair. It kind of crept up on me, SpiderMan 2, but I'm very, very much excited to be playing it. Of course, you play as Miles and Peter at the same time this time around, which is good. And it comes out, as of this part of the video, in a little over 4 hours, basically 5 hours there. So yeah, it's going to be good. I'm going to play it at midnight for a little bit because, you know, the excitement is real. And my car is not outside. What happened now? Nothing major. Just needed a battery change because it was having some false starts. But luckily, It's done now, and we're about to go pick it up, but obviously I can't drive there, so it's Uber to the rescue. And yes, there is scaffolding outside my house. They're having some work done on the side of the building. It's been there for a while. Well, here I am, sat back in my car. Aria is asleep, mostly, although I might have just woke her up with that little intro there. Yeah, the car is perfectly fine. It just needed a battery change because it was causing false starts and things. But yeah, everything is perfectly fine now. It starts like a dream. It drives like a dream, pretty much, as far as it goes for this kind of car anyway. And yeah, so I'm very happy with it, very pleased. And we're all set and back on course. And the freedom continues, as they say. Because you're freed when you have a car, when you can drive. Or at least that's what I've noticed anyway. Although it's a miserable day, there are floods everywhere around the UK. So we're kind of, that's an air freshener by the way, it's pretty cool, isn't it? We're kind of stumped as to where we can go. We were supposed to go up to the coast for a day. Unfortunately, we had to cancel that because of all these floods and things that are going on. So, yeah, not good, but at least my car's okay. Well, it's out. SpiderMan 2 on PS5 is officially here. It's been out for a week, actually. I think about 5 days. And I've been playing it all that time, and I haven't completed the story just yet because I kind of haven't really been playing it as much as I'd like to be playing because I've been so busy with Aria and going to nursery and things that my life kind of took over. I actually haven't even finished Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is what I've also got not mentioned yet. But no, this game is absolutely amazing. It's brilliant. I haven't finished the story, like I said, so I can't make a full, complete judgment on the story or anything like that, but so far, what I've experienced, absolutely outstanding. And the graphics and everything, a massive improvement in the last time. The more dense things tend to be, or seem to be a lot more dense, like the cars down here and the people and things, just a lot better. You know, you should definitely invest in this game if you can, if you have a PS5. Very foggy today. Well, what are you doing? You can't drive it. Not yet, anyway. Good. I'm gonna scoot. Scooch over. Aria. Look at the side eye. Bombastic side eye. Well, I have officially, I'm going to turn that down a minute, finished the story of SpiderMan 2 on PS5, and straight up, brilliant, fantastic game, so well made. It crashed a few times, about 4 or 5 times during my playthrough, which, you know, a bit questionable, but still, absolutely fantastic game. No spoilers, of course, here, but still, just 10 out of 10. Amazing. Now I'm going to try and platinum it because I do. So yeah, cool. Absolutely loved it. Every moment of it. So Halloween has just passed, and we did celebrate Halloween. We went out trick-or-treating, that kind of thing, with my daughter. I didn't, obviously. I'm too, way past that. Unfortunately, I do miss it, though, sometimes. It's one of those childhood things that you just kind of miss, But anyway, with my daughter, went out with my daughter, obviously, trick-or-treating. She can't walk or anything at the moment because, of course, of her low tone and everything, but we managed. We carried her, we put her in her little pushchair pram stroller thing, and carried her around trick-or-treating with, of course, my sister's children and my other sister's children, or child and children. One has 2, the other one has 1. And they also went to the doors trick-or-treating, so we were in a big kind of group, and it all went pretty well. I didn't film anything because I didn't have my camera on me, because if you haven't noticed already, I'm using a different camera for this vlog. That's why the footage might be a little bit more grainy. because I haven't got it set to full quality, just for memory purposes, I guess. But yeah, it went pretty well though. It was a nice, memorable moment, and it was nice to have driven there as well, because, of course, you know. But yeah, that actually, of course, brings me to the end of the vlog, because, of course, and I keep saying of course, this is a monthly vlog, and therefore Halloween is the end of the month, so it's the end of the video. So thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, by the way, do you know that I've been on YouTube for 16 years? That's longer than most famous YouTubers on this platform. Yeah. Unbelievable. And I have never broken 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. I'm one of the longest running YouTubers, but one of the least popular and least known. But anyway, not really bothered. Until next time, vlog over.